Good morning, everyone, or I guess it might be afternoon now. Definitely will be by the time this is posted. So my May, my May Paradise Fibers package arrived, and it's time for my box opening, bag opening, and then spinning video. So hopefully you'll be able to tell the difference, but I did get a new camera. And I know on my side the picture's a little clearer, so hopefully it will be for all of you as well. Hopefully the microphone on this one works a little better too. If not, I'll buy a microphone within the next couple of weeks and fix that up too. Alright, so let's get started. First of all, this month it came in this, I don't know what to call it, army green bag. Green is the new black, non-plastic, made from plant materials. And it says that it will break down, that it's compostable, I guess. So that's kind of cool. I don't actually have a compost bin because the apartment I live in doesn't really have room for one. I don't even have a yard. But that is a cool option for those who can do it. And I wish I could. Alright, I'm going to open this, and I apologize for the crinkling noises. Even with it not being plastic, it still crinkles like plastic. I have not looked at any spoilers for this one. So let's start with the papers. Paradise Fibers, May 2021, Mayflowers, featuring Eco Soul, 100% biodegradable blends. I don't really know what that means yet. We're gonna find out. Oh, that's cool. The pattern this time is for a crochet sandal. I might make those. Those are kind of cute. And actually the pattern is made to fit my shoe size. That's awesome. That never happens. Alright, so this is 85% Bio-Nylon and 15% undyed rose fiber. I know what rose fiber is. I know what nylon is. I'm not sure what Bio-Nylon is. I'm just really quickly trying to read this. It sounds like Bio-Nylon is nylon that decomposes similarly to the way a plant-based thing would. It'll be digested by bacteria, same as like plant material would be during the decomposing process. Does that make sense? I think that's what this means. I'm not really up on recycling type lingo, but I think that's what this is talking about. I'm not even going to try to read it out loud. There is no blah 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 anaerobic decomposition blah 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 blah. Okay, I think it just means it'll decompose while regular nylon is plastic and won't. Might be wrong. Pretty sure that's what that means. That's kind of cool, actually. I've never heard of that. Alright. Looks like there's 5 options, and they're all really pretty. I think I get 2 of them. Yeah, 3.5 ounces each of 2 colors. And yeah, let's see what we got. So this one, they're in little compostable storage bags. They're adorable. Alright, I'm gonna hold on to these actually. That is surprisingly soft. So this one is called Grassroot. I like that. When I first read these were nylon, I was concerned they'd be horrible, but these are really nice. It might just be the rose fiber talking, but they are very silky and soft. I could definitely have some fun with these. And this one, I believe, is tulip. Yeah, it looks like tulip. Maybe. In the picture, it looks like it would have yellow in it, maybe, or like a cream. But there's no way it's hibiscus because there's no orange in it. So I'm pretty sure it's tulip. So 3.5 ounces is pretty good. That's almost a full bobbin full of each. So yeah, and they feel pretty dense. Hopefully they will draft fairly fine so I can get some decent yardage. I'm pretty sure I've spun rose fiber before, and I remember it behaving similarly to bamboo. Most of those plant fibers behave basically the same. They're pretty heavy. So yeah, there's those. And let's see what we got for bonuses this month. Here's a cute little baggie. I love the baggie. I always reuse these for things, like little gifty things. Okay, let's see. We got one of two. How do they want me to pronounce that? Botanical? I'll go with botanical. Like instead of botanical, they replaced the O with the word for a female sheep. Botanical vinyl stickers. So I got this one. It's a sheep shaped like a thistle. I'm not good at flowers. I'll have to ask my sister. She worked with flowers for a while. She knows all this stuff. Alright, and then 4 naturally brown and 2 dyed blue coconut stitch markers, a organic dandelion root tea, and a flower-shaped wildflower seed paper. What do I do with the paper? Oh, plant your seed paper for a burst of happiness and delight in the form of wildflowers. Oh, it's that paper that has the seeds built in. I used to buy cards made of this. So you would write a greeting card and give it to somebody, and then when they, instead of throwing it away, they would plant the card in their garden. I always thought that was kind of cool. So yeah, I got little flower seeds. And I have no idea what dandelion tea will taste like. It has chicory and cocoa in it though, as well as orange and vanilla. So I don't know about the dandelion, but chicory, cocoa, orange peel, and vanilla sounds like a really nice latte. Just my 2 cents. I might try that later today. Alright, let's see about... And the stitch markers are these cute little rings. And these are actually fairly more useful to me than the clippy ones, because when I'm knitting, I just put like knitting in the round. These actually hang on it better, while the clippy ones tend to fall off. I like these. These are cute. Alright, cool. So let's see. I'm going to start by spinning up the green one and see how it does. I think I'll spin them as 2 separate skeins of yarn. I might do something fun with the pink one. I'll come back to you on that. But the green one, at least, I'm going to spin just as is. Plied back on itself, see what it looks like as a 2-ply. So let's get started. 130 yards, give or take a yard, of 2-ply. So I do have some thoughts. First of all, the rose fiber is both very slippery to draft and also super staticky. So it was sticking to my clothes quite a bit, and I ended up having to put down a spinning cloth. And yes, it is a spider web because spiders are nature's spinners. So for me, it's an appropriate imagery. Anyway, so it did get away from me a few times, and I had to stop the wheel and get it all looped through the correct holes again, which is never my favorite thing to do. But most of the fibers that are like the rose fibers, so like bamboo, corn, soy, those ones, they're all kind of the same texture. They tend to both be really staticky and stick to my clothes while I'm spinning them, but also really slippery to draft. That's normal. It's not that strange. As for the nylon, it squeaks. It squeaks like acrylic when I'm knitting or crocheting squeaks, which I didn't really think about when I was starting to spin this, but it makes sense. It's not, for me personally, it's a little annoying, but I'm pretty sure if I blended it with something else, it would not be an issue. So what I'm gonna do with the other part is I'm going to blend it into some art bats. And if I have to look through my stash and see what I actually have, because I would love to blend it with either a superwash or a down breed and spin my own socks, because that would be awesome. But if I don't have that, I'll go with art yarn instead. So that will be a separate video. You will see that in the future. So be on the lookout for this one. But yeah, it wasn't like a horribly unpleasant spin or anything. It's, in the end, yarn is really interesting. It is reasonably soft, although I did find that even as I was putting it on the nitty naughty, it squeaks. So that is something to keep in mind. And I think for me personally, I'm going to end up weaving with it as opposed to knitting or crocheting for that reason. But yeah, it's a really cool product and definitely not one that I would have picked out for myself for a variety of reasons. But I am glad I got to try it out, so that was pretty cool. And I'll have the link below to the Paradise Fibers website, so that if you want to join their monthly fiber club, you can. I'm not affiliated or anything, but I just really enjoy receiving them every month. So yeah, Bio-Nylon and rose fiber. Very cool. Not the weirdest thing I've ever spun, but very cool. For those curious, weirdest thing I ever spun was steel fiber. You can spin metal. It's very rough on the hands, but it is a cool process. Anyway, so that's that. And hopefully I'll have the video for the other half of the Paradise Fibers spin soon. Thanks for watching.